Hi, this is the Collaborate and Learn session. So we're picking up. It's been a little bit of a while. So I've got Steve on the line. So Steve Reed, aka Blackwax. So Steve, how you doing?
Not too bad, mate.
So tell me, how was the vocal booth weekender?
Amazing.
Yeah. How long were you
Only
out there
just,
for?
only just recovered.
I mean, how many days were you there for?
I was there for a full week.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Hence the gap.
yeah, when did you arrive then? Was it the Thursday or Friday?
Friday morning, and
Okay. Okay.
flew back on the following Friday.
So any highlights? I mean, it must be tricky because there's so many good DJs playing.
Yeah, too many. At Jazz stands out from the nightclub sessions, and all day Wednesday by the pool was pretty special.
Okay. Good stuff. And I mean, I wasn't there last year. I was there the year before. The sessions that they do, like the kind of basement or something, club sessions that Andy's organised. Where are they? Are they in the actual hotel where the pool is?
They're in the hotel where you did
Where we
the
did
point
the
blank.
seminar?
That's,
What
yeah,
downstairs?
yeah.
Right. Okay. I wondered. That must be a little. That must be a good vibe down there. I would have thought.
It is, yeah. A few tweaks need doing on the sound system down there, but overall, absolutely perfect.
Okay. And what about the kind of bigger the club Zero or something? Is it that one?
That's right, yeah. Next door, yeah. Again, very, very good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. I really would like to try and make it for next year's.
Yeah, the sound system by the pool this year was absolutely amazing. One of
Was
the best
it
systems I've heard for a long time. It was perfect.
really? Okay. Wow. It looked good. I was watching some of the video. The live streaming. It
Yep.
was cool. It was cool. So anyway, look, people are going to get bored if we just keep nattering away. The collaborate and learn thing. I've been busy. You've been busy. So what I want to do basically is to pick up and just see where we're heading. Now, I downloaded what you'd done already in terms of in the break, and I couldn't really make out too much that was new musically. So I just want to work out what was going on there. So there was a bass section that you added. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Baseline's been added, and I also changed the instrument sounds for the parts that you did because I haven't got the same synthesizers.
Ah, right. Yeah, I was trying to work that out because there was some audio that you had bounced.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So look, I tell you one of the funny things about this is I was putting all that music stuff down. I listened back to it, and I'm just not really feeling it. I don't know how you're feeling about that,
You know
but
what? I'm really glad you said that.
it just felt. I don't know. This is the thing. I think everybody's got to realize. When you're making music, you don't always come out with things that are going to be the end result. So sometimes it could be all down to a mood that you're in, a vibe that's happening at the time. You just never know what's going to come out. And for myself, I know I scrap a hell of a lot of stuff.
Same.
Along the journey to the finished product, the finished track, there's going to be a lot of casualties. So I think it's important for everybody who's watching to understand that. Don't beat yourself up about it if things are not working out. You just got to sort of keep trying until they do. So for me, because what I tell you what it is, Steve, I listened to the backing and I just thought this has got such a vibe. It felt that the musical elements that I added were taken away from that vibe. Do you understand?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So what I want to do is to try to get.
The track a little bit too much as well. The chords were maybe a bit too long and
Yeah.
sort.
Yeah, it felt like it was dragging it down. That's one of the dangers about sort of sustained chords is that they can take the energy down. And I felt that it was the vibe wasn't energetic enough. So I really want to head in a slightly different direction. So I'm glad we're on the same page on that one.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe something a bit more stabby, or maybe even
Yeah.
something Predator or something.
Yeah, yeah, and also I felt it needs to be slightly more aggressive in a way. Slightly
definitely.
more sort of edgy.
Yeah.
So we can work on that. So I mean, I'm not going to propose we're going to do that today. I just wanted to sort of catch up and work out where we're heading, and then I'll have a think about it, and I'll do another video and send it back to you with some ideas. See how that goes, because I really do like your backing. I think there's a great vibe there. And so what I'm going to do also, I'm going to address. You had a bass. I think it was is it the Prologue?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. When I was listening back to that, it felt like it was too low.
Okay. Yeah.
As in the
I struggled
notes.
a little bit. I had a certain bass sound in my mind, and actually, I was speaking to another producer at the vocal booth, and I said there was a track playing. I said, I can't recreate that bass. How do you do it? And he said it's really easy. You do a sine wave and a triangle wave. So I've had a quick play around with it. It got somewhere close-ish.
Okay.
But it's by no means what I want at all.
All right. Okay. Well, if you could, what are you saying? The one that you sent me is since you've had that conversation.
Not sent you close, but it needs a lot of work.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm thinking about it is it's actually about an octave too low. So on the keyboard, sometimes there's a tendency to think that you need to play stuff down really low. But what happens is when you play it down really low, that it can end up really kind of sapping the energy because it's taking up too much space. Right. So sometimes actually taking it up an octave, you might actually then think, no, it sounds too high. But what you can do with the EQ is to basically roll down, cut out of the mids and the low mids, and that can usually then give it more of a presence on the bottom end.
Right,
so that's something that I'll look at when I do the video. All right, so I'll look at what you've got and see if we can make it work and get it as close to that.
Sure.
So that's cool. So I think I know where we're going to head with this. I'll get something done and send it back to you, and then we can take it from there. So we're scrapping those musical elements that I did last time.
Yeah,
and
I'm glad that's okay.
Let's see what happens and see how it flows from here. So this was literally just a little catch up. And have you got anything you want to plug at the moment, Steve? Any remixes or releases or anything coming up?
Yes. Don't want to say too much, but hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have something promoing on Soul Free Records.
Pete's label, yeah.
That's right. Yep.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So that's great. So we can talk about that when we actually get closer to it. And is it going to be on TrackSource? Yeah.
I believe so.
Cool. So we'll do what I'm doing here, which is blatantly having a screen open with a release on it. You can't see this, of course, but I've got my release on the current Soulful House section. Because I've got the release out this week. So it's good. Okay, Steve. I think that'll be it if that's cool with you for today, and we'll pick up. I'll literally try and get the video done tomorrow. So I'll go over that and try and introduce a more sort of stabby kind of texture, and then I will send it back, upload it tomorrow, and you can see what you think. And let's try and do maybe just a couple of sessions this week. So probably I'll do that video sending to you Wednesday, then we'll maybe just catch up over a call or something on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm really flexible now. I've got kind of nothing in my way now, so good.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's my day job is very kind of intense at the moment, particularly because we're near the end of a release cycle on the products that I manage. So, this week potentially could be a busy one, and so hopefully I'll have enough energy to do it in the evening. It should be easy. The way I'm trying to do this now is to literally do a video and I send it back to you, so we're not actually having to be in communication all the time. That's when technically it gets harder. And one of the things that I've realized with this whole concept is that I think in reality that a project like this would work much better if the people involved on the collaboration were actually in the same room together.
Well, maybe there might be an option for that at some point, Danny.
Yeah, I mean, I think technically because the way things are, it could be difficult. But I just think if anybody was going to pick up on this concept, it would be better to do so in the same room, literally. I mean, if there was an opportunity for us to do that, that would be great. But what I'm talking about really is like someone else filming that concept. So for example, you could have a studio. And basically there's a cameraman filming two people collaborating on a project. That I think would be kind of capturing the essence of everything at the moment. For me, this is sort of reverted in a way back to the point blank kind of thing, where it's almost like a DVR thing. But
your direct response.
Do you see what I mean? And what is good though, what's different is that we can have these conversations between, and it's a bit more of an elongated process. So it's still good. It's still a progress in terms of trying to push forward the concept. But I definitely feel that if anybody else was going to pick up on this, it would be a case of trying to get a couple of people in the room and filming it. So, see what happens. So, all right, Steve. Anyway, look. Sorry, mate, you broke up there.
Food for thought.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So, all right, Steve. So, look, what I'll do is I'll pick up with that and try and get something done tomorrow night. And then we'll speak again soon.
Lovely. Thanks, Danny.
All right. Cheers, Steve. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate.